Okay, so we got a big surprise for everybody. We're just on our way to show it to you. It's just a little ways down here. It's on a piece of our property. We're just heading that way right now. Slapped you right in the face. Why? What'd you get? Sure did show it, huh? Okay, you light up that one up and
A lot of people use the term off-grid, but I prefer the term modern pioneer because, yeah, we're living off-grid, but we like the amenities of modern day life for some things instead of having to use like, you know, woo! Oh, that was close. Instead of having to use, you know, matches or a stick to start a fire. I like the propane torch. That works really well.
it does.
It does. That's the essence of modern pioneer. Ta-da!
Figure I could get a nice up close shot of that so that we could loop it and we'll play it in our bedroom on the big screen, and it's like we've got a campfire in our room every night.
That'll be neat.
For ambiance and romance.
It was very deceiving because there's mush under it. Big We're gonna start a fire and tell you about our news.
We've got some exciting news for you guys.
Okay, we've been living off-grid for quite a while, actually, but this is our new off-grid property. We've been here about 8 months. We've got a lot of stuff going on, but one of the biggest things that we're excited about is we're planning on opening an off-grid campground.
Yes, you heard that right, an off-grid campground. If you want to try out this lifestyle, see what it's all about, see kind of the challenges that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, this might be a place for you.
And we've designated about 5 acres, we think.
Roughly, yeah, I'd say.
Approximately for the campground. It's going to be completely off-grid. We might possibly hook up some solar stuff so that you can charge your devices. Yeah. And we have Starlink, so you'll be connected to the internet. But we will be collecting rainwater initially for water. Plus, down the line, we're going to be putting in a well, possibly a community washroom. But for the time being, it's going to be
just good old outhouses.
Outhouses and, yeah, no power. We're going to have camp spots. We're going to build some bunkies. We're hoping to build at least 2 this year. And as we progress through the years, it'll get more and more comfortable, I think.
Yeah, well, the bunkies, but having the tent sites that's going to be the main thing that's happening this year. We'll be hopefully opening those up mid-spring, early summer. We're just waiting for the ground to dry up. We're standing in the campground area right now where we've roughed out the roads last fall. So there's obviously major cleanup to do. We're just getting everything set up.
We would like to include people in the developing of it.
What we're looking for is we're maybe going to do a contest if there's enough interest for logo design and even naming the campground. We've yet to name it. We're not sure. We'll see what you guys think. You can let us know down in the comments.
How about we go for a tour?
Sure.
Okay.
Now you might be thinking, why another campground? Difference is this one's off grid. We've got no real in-town amenities. There's not going to be hookups for trailers, that being water, hydro, limited power like we mentioned. We will have Starlink internet here. We do have it currently. Works great. It's super fast. We will have enough hydro for people to charge devices. There'll be limited lighting, whatnot, but it'll be convenient and comfortable.
Because it's fucking hard living off grid.
Anyways, what other things do we got to say?
Oh.
You go.
Well, it'll show you how we live off grid and give you hopefully some ideas if you're looking to possibly do the same. Maybe we'll even give tours of the garden and stuff like that and different things that we've done with our property, which is on this property as well. And possibly down the road offer some workshops on what? Bunkie building?
Bunkies, well, just carpentry. Gardening, maybe some welding, some fabrication, just general stuff that we use on a day-to-day basis here. These are all skills that you need to have if you are going to go down this road and take this journey. It's not for everybody and it's not easy. However, if you have the right tools and the right skill sets, you can make it happen.
You can.
We want to offer an eco-friendly experience for everybody that comes here.
Yet still have it be convenient and comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, secondly, we want to have a big focus on community here. Part of living off grid, it's just like us. It's no different than us working with our neighbors and them working with us. More hands make lighter work. So basically, part of our thinking here with the campground is community. We'll have a community kitchen area. If people want to join us, great. If you don't, well, maybe we're not the place to go camping with.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Have it be just a fun experience. Maybe learn a couple things, make some new friends, and just enjoy the quiet and nature.
Yeah. And, you know, the type of people that we're hoping to have as guests will be like-minded individuals that have the same kind of vision, the same kind of drive, the same kind of sustenance. Like I said, we're not for everybody, and everybody's not for us. Yeah, so, okay, another thing. We're going to be incorporating a lot of natural elements into the campground. All the timber that will be used for construction will be harvested from here. Stone, etc., etc. will be stuff that we're getting here from the property. Like, we want to create a space that's natural. It's natural to this environment. It looks like it belongs here. Not something that was just dropped here. Not something corporate. Not something polished. Just something normal in the woods.
But over time, it's going to be pretty funky. We're going to have like stone walks and stuff like that, but we're just starting from scratch. So every year it'll get better.
And once again, we're looking for input from people as to things they'd like to see, things that would improve things.
Input's welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, let us know down in the comments if even before we get rolling really with things here, if you have any ideas that you'd like to see incorporated. And then back to the contest. So we're going to run a couple of them, we think. First one is going to be to name the campground. Maybe a second one, people submitting any kind of artwork or logos that they'd like to see used. We'd be happy to showcase that artwork and use it with our project here. We like to showcase and show off other up-and-coming artists, and we think that's very cool. We're going to give away 1 year here of free camping. We're not sure what the contest is going to be yet. Maybe you guys know. Let us know down in the comments. If you guys got some good ideas, what would be a good idea to give away a spot here? We're not sure how we're gonna structure it. We don't expect somebody's gonna camp here all year. If you wanted to, have at it. If not, maybe you could hand it off to a friend or something. So with the layout of the campground, we're gonna take you guys for a walk here in a minute. We're looking to kind of give stuff some funky names. Like the bunkies, we want to name the bunkies. The individual tent sites, we'd like to name those based on kind of what they are.
The outhouse?
The outhouse, yeah, we need a name for the outhouse. Anybody got any good names for an outhouse?
Outhouses.
Outhouses, yeah. That's right. Anybody that has any good names for those, that'd be cool to hear. We hope you guys are as excited about this as we are. And we hopefully look forward to maybe meeting some of you guys. Any of those wondering, we are located in northwest Nova Scotia in Canada. Closest town is probably 45 minutes from us. We do have a small town that's not too far from us, and it's probably about a 20-minute drive.
Once you get out of the driveway.
Once you get out of the driveway. Our driveway's approximately 2 kilometers long, and we're in the phases of rehabbing that and fixing that. It will get to a point where this will be accessible by car. Right now, 3/4 of the way you could drive a car in the summer, but not in the winter.
Yeah. The rain season came. We didn't know about that, and it kiboshed every single thing we were doing.
She's a bit dramatic sometimes.
It didn't?
Actually, it did. Okay, so we're gonna take a break here, and then we're gonna show you guys around here so you can get kind of an idea as to the layout here, and then we'll go from there. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, that is our ninja of the woods. She, you never hear this dog coming, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so here we are standing on our driveway. We're about 2 kilometers in off the road right now. So down there is where the road comes in. And heading over this way, this is going to be the entrance to the campground. And over there, that's
the rest of our driveway.
The rest of our driveway towards our home.
Let's go for a walk.
Let's go for a walk. So as we walk in here, we've already obviously been in here on the ATV where we're having a little campfire. This is a spot that we've cleared, started building this road last year, as we mentioned. And then ran out of time, and it was starting to get really wet. All this stuff you see along the side of the roads is all going to be cleaned up. We've got, we're talking about natural elements before. These rocks are some of the sort of things that we're going to be using. It's just little touches here and there. The land's full of nuggets like this big. So the campground right now, with the current layout, unless you guys could suggest something better, we've got a bit of a loop, I guess, or a circle, and it goes off down to one side, you're gonna see. So up here, this pile of logs that's here, this is obviously moving. The road does go through here.
It's staying still right now.
Yeah, it's staying still is absolutely right. So we're gonna go up and over this, or we're gonna go around it. And if they know, then they know.
Yeah, okay. So in this loop of our campground, the outer part of the loop will be like where the campsites and bunkies are gonna be. And the inner loop is where kind of like the common area.
So as you can see over in there, yeah, right now, like it's still obviously full of trees. We're gonna leave a good majority of the trees. We're just gonna get rid of the brush.
Because there's also some spots where trees have fallen and there's like natural openings, and we're gonna try to utilize what's already down and clear out fallen areas so that we keep the most trees that we can. But they'll all, yeah, have a common area for like like you'll be able to have your own campfires or whatever in your own spot, but like we'd like to end up having activities. I'm not sure what they'll be yet. Any ideas, leave them in the comments below. But like have an evening like where everybody makes supper together and just like a social thing where,
Just hang out. Chill.
yeah, bounce ideas and make plans for stuff. We might even suggest things off the campground that are cool to the air to go check out. Maybe we could go blueberry picking when the blueberries are done, because once there's some blueberry fields around here, like commercial ones, and when they're done picking them, we're allowed to go and pick what their machines couldn't get. So that's also something we could do, which isn't far from here, it's just down the road. I don't know, what else?
Oh, we'll carry on here. So all the wood that's down that you can see we took out with the excavator last fall, we're either turning it into saw logs if it's usable. If not, it will be firewood for campsites or for ourselves during the winter.
I think when we build the bunkies though, they should have their own outhouse.
Yeah, each bunkie will have its own outhouse.
Yeah.
So you can see the flagging tape that we put on the trees. That was when we came in here initially with the machine, so we kind of had a route to go.
That was a funny story.
That's we'll tell you that over a campfire one day. So there's no fill in here right now. We've just stripped out the road. We obviously have to add stone. Off here. What's up, dog? What are you doing here? Oh my goodness.
She loves it here.
We do allow pets as long as your pets are cool. So this is where we left off. Down in here. Whoa. You okay?
Yeah. That's a fancy move.
You gotta miss that. You okay?
Yeah.
So down in and around here, this is gonna be opened up some more too. This could be potentially where the bunkies go.
Where'd the tape go?
That's where you got lost in the bush.
No, I was lost way over there.
Okay, so yeah, let's walk back this way a little bit.
What's this stuff?
Yeah, it's a little greasy. The snow certainly makes ice extra icy. So yeah, anybody comes up with any kind of cool names for the campground, hey, if you've got that artsy touch and you can design something, we'd be more than happy to showcase your art. And this is us coming back in and around the other loop, the other side of it. As you can see, behind me is where we started, the ATVs behind us.
And we might make more loops too.
Yeah, we're just, this is kind of a bit of a pilot program. Seeing what kind of interest we have, seeing if people are interested. We think that there are people out there that are interested and are of the same mindset. Like we mentioned before, it's important to have that. This is definitely not your average KOA. So yeah, there you have it for now. Anything else you want to add, babe?
Just every year it's gonna get better.
It all improves with the help of others and suggestions. Like, we want to make this the best place we can.
On our property, because we've got about 45 acres here.
And a river that runs through the back.
Yeah. And I'd like paths all over the place.
Yeah. And for anybody who's kind of an adventure seeker, there's tons of places around here for ATVing. You know, we're not that far from the ocean.
And scallops is a big thing.
Yeah, we like scallops. Scallops are delicious.
I've never had those before.
Yeah. Anyhow, I think that's about it.
My toes are cold.
We're gonna head back home, check on things, warm up, go from there.